All right, good afternoon. I am Saad Al-Aziz, the head instructor and owner of Semper Fortis Brazilian Jiu Jitsu here in San Antonio, Texas. And the topic for this week wasn't a question of the week. It was just what this week's topic would be is I am leaving for Brazil this Friday. So Friday the 28th through 5 June, me and several other members of Semper Fortis Jiu Jitsu will be in Brazil training jiu-jitsu and seeing the sights and drinking, eating acai and drinking coconut water on the beach. It's going to be a great time. And if you're interested in going in the future, we're going to try to coordinate these trips to Brazil, and you're more than welcome to come along. For this trip to Brazil, just a couple notes. Originally, we planned on closing the school while we was gone to Brazil, but we found the instructors to cover all the classes. Professor Dave is going to continue to do the 6 a.m. class from Monday through Friday. Professor Hishar will be covering the 11:30 classes and the 7 p.m. class Monday through Friday, and except for 7 p.m. on Wednesday, which will still be judo. And then Professor Josh is going to cover this Saturday's 11:30 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu question and answer class, as well as next Saturday's 11:30 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu question and answer. So all the classes are covered. So you should have some great training. Of course, Professor James has got amazing Jiu-Jitsu. He's a wonderful instructor. Professor Hishar he's one of the best competitive black belts in the world, and an amazing instructor. And Professor Josh is also an amazing instructor, and of course Professor Dave. So you're going to be in great hands. I'm very excited for you and what you'll be learning. The only difference, kids classes will continue on through. So we've got all this covered, but the one thing that will not be available is if you don't have a gi, you won't be able to borrow our gis, because Sway and I wash 2 loads of gis every night, and there's nobody that's covering that. So we will not be loaning out any gis from this Friday until we come back the following week. So there's going to be a 7-8 day period that no gis will be loaned out. So if you see somebody going back to get a gi, stop them, please, just in case the instructor is engaged with something else, because we're not loaning gis out. Because the problem is we used to loan gis and let people take them home, but then the gis would never come back, So each gi is costing us over $100, and so that's $100 loss. And so for the new students, who are the only ones that really are borrowing gis, it's like you just won't be training next week unless you go buy a gi. You can either buy it from Sway here at the school before we leave, or you can get it off Craigslist, eBay, Fighters Market, Bluto Videos. You can buy it online, or Craigslist. A lot of times people are selling them locally. People that gave up jiu-jitsu for whatever reason, and they'll sell you their gi at a discounted price here locally. So if you want to train next week and you don't own a gi, you need to buy one, because we're not going to loan you one. And then we'll be coming back from Brazil with a lot of, I think, exciting new techniques. There's a slew of amazing old school jiu-jitsu instructors that are going to be helping us with the camp. So I'm very excited about that. And I look forward to seeing everybody when we get back on it'll be Sunday, I think the 6th of June. And so we'll miss you while we're gone, and I'll console myself missing you on the beach, drinking from a fresh coconut, thinking about you guys here in San Antonio, Texas. So look forward to seeing you guys in about a week and a half. All right. So as always, if you got a question for next week, I might do a question of the week in Brazil, because why not? If you got a question, post the question, and I'll see if I can't answer it in Brazil while I'm drinking coconut water eating an acai bowl, sunning on the beach. That'd be a sight for sore eyes. All right, ciao.